Baseball is back. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Hardball Central. I am Jeannie Zelasco, working the desk with Steve Physiok, getting you prepped for that 162-game marathon ahead. This one's a rematch of last year's NLCS, as it's the Mets and the Cardinals coming up. Zach Duke will be taking the mound for the New York Mets. Carlos Zambrano will face him. He'll take the hill for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Jeannie, here's the inside story on Carlos Zambrano. He has 4 quality pitches he uses to get hitters out. His slider and split-finger fastball are especially tough to hit and usually end up leading to ground outs or double play balls. So try and get Carlos to come up in the strike zone where you can hit his pitches.
Thanks, Steve. Now let's take you out for some baseball. John?
It is opening day around Major League Baseball, baseball's new year. And here we go again, everybody with a clean slate and filled with high hopes, hoping to do better. Alongside Emmy-winning Joe Morgan, you thought he was just a Hall of Famer. This is John Miller getting you ready for what should be a pretty good matchup. Joe, as we're getting ready for the first pitch in this one, very quickly, what do you think the Cardinals need to do here today?
Well, in terms of pitching, I think we're looking at a pretty even matchup here. To be successful, they're going to have to keep the ball down, and they're really going to have to force them to hit the ball on the ground. They'll have the advantage, of course, playing here at home, but all in all, this one's too close for me to call.
Carlos Zambrano will be doing the pitching. He won 16 games last year.
Carlos Zambrano will be the guy to keep an eye on getting the start today. He's been a real workhorse for this team, and he can be effective. You know, he'll need to watch out for the base on balls, but other than that, he has been an excellent pitcher. Kerry Wood and Mark Pryor got all the publicity, but this guy has been the most consistent pitcher of the group. I think he's setting up the hitter here. I think he's going to go away on the next one. Well, he tried to get him to chase that backdoor pitch, but the guy laid off of it. Nice job by the hitter.
Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. Smash toward the middle, and that gets through for a base hit. All the way to the wall. And he's in there at second with nobody out. Let's have a look now at the batting order for the Mets. He's sitting in the number 4 spot right now. Nobody out, a runner at second. They throw behind the runner at second, but he's back in time. First pitch, here it comes. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Hillenbrand. And he takes it to the bag for out number 1.
He does his job here, gets the ball on the ground to the right side, and the runner moves over to third with 1 out.
Now let's take a look at the Cardinals defense. The man on third with 1 out. The pitch. I thought he checked the swing, but they're going to appeal it from the third base umpire. Overruled, says the umpire. No swing, he said on that one. He's at the belt. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Biggio. And he throws the first in time for out number 2. Number 8 will get his first plate appearance of the game right now. Base is empty, 2 down here. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. And he lays one down here. Zambrano. His throw not in time. And that'll be an infield single. Griffey had more injury problems last year and was doing well before that. Also was a star for Team USA in the World Baseball Classic before the season started in 2006. First pitch to him. Swing and a liner to right. And that goes through, a base hit.
Johnny really got a hold of that one and just scoots it by the infielders for a base hit.
Peralta will step in for his first plate appearance of the day. 2 down, runners at first and second. Carlos Zambrano with his first pitch. Cutter just misses. Ball 1. Now he sets. Here's the one swing and a liner to left. Lee is there to make the catch, and this side is retired. The Mets scratch across a run on 3 hits with a couple of men left out. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mets on top, 1-0. Zach Duke takes them out as the starting pitcher in this one. He was a 10-game winner last year.
We know the Pirates in recent years hadn't had much to cheer about, but in '05 fans really got behind Zach Duke. This guy had just about as good a rookie year as you'll ever see a young pitcher have. He went 8-2, and that's no easy feat pitching for the Bucks. That 1.81 earned run average led all rookie starters, too. He's a young talent that someone will eventually build a rotation around.
And he can't make contact on the bunt attempt. It's a strike.
Well, the curveball is meant to be thrown down and away. You want him to chase it if you can, but he lays off of this one.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
A great pitcher changes the eye level of the hitter, upstairs, then downstairs.
Here's the 2-2 pitch.
This curveball breaks down and away, so that sets him up for the fastball in on the next pitch if that's what he wants to do.
Full count. Zach is ready. He throws. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left center field. Posednik glides over and makes the catch for the out. Now the batting order for the Cardinals. Victor Martinez in the 4th spot in the batting order, a key spot. Nobody on base with 1 out. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike. The 1 strike offering now from Duke. Pops him up. Should be an easy play for the first baseman. Tony is right there, and he makes the catch. And Joe, we've got a very solid group of umpires working the game today.
Yeah, the best of the best.
2 outs, nobody on. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1. He lays off the curveball. Good pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a shot high and deep to straightaway center field. He's trying for second. He's thinking 3 here. He throws on to third. Not in time, and he's safe at third.
John, you never want to make the last out of the inning at third. He was able to get on his horse and get there in time.
Man at third, 2 down. And he delivers. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1.
What the hell was that, Dutch Calloway says.
Pierzynski sets up for this one on the inside and up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball. Peralta throws the first, and the side is retired. The Cardinals get a man to third, but can't bring him in. We'll go to the top of the second. The New York Mets have the lead, 1-0. It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up. Number 24 is due up second in the next half inning. Martinez looks for this next pitch to be to the outside. Zambrano sends in the 1 strike pitch. That swung on and lined towards the gap in left center. He dives. Oh, what a play. Lee shows his great, extraordinary athleticism here, Joe. Quite a play diving.
Well, when you want to talk about laying your body on the line, here's a prime example. He lands pretty hard after that dive, but he's able to hang on to it for the out.
And he watches a cut fastball to start the at-bat for strike 1.
Doesn't get the call on that slider. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Ground ball to short. Adams
On to first. 2 down.
That was a nice throw by the shortstop. He wings it over to first to get the hitter out.
It was a very dismal year for the Pirates, except in the second half of the year when this guy pitched. He really burst upon the scene. 14 starts. He was 8-2 with a 1.81 ERA. A name to remember, Zach Duke.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball.
Gone! A home run!
Well, it looked like he tried to throw him a cutter. Not a bad pitch in that spot, but I don't think it had enough movement on it, and he waited for it.
Yeah, that's the definition of what happens when a cutter doesn't cut.
You're absolutely right.
Scott Posednik
Will be batting. His batting average a year ago was .261. Bases empty, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes.
That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0.
Martinez gives him that target up in the zone, going for the high hard one maybe.
The 2-0 pitch, here it comes. And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. Zambrano throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Mets pick up a run on the homer and add to their lead. On now to the last half of the second. The Mets lead 2-0.
The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next.
Carlos Lee
Will be the first man up.
Now he's thrown the fastball down. He may want to go upstairs with his fastball.
Pierzynski
Wants this one downstairs. Keep it down, maybe keep him from hitting the lined up the middle.
can't cut it off as it rolls all the way to the wall. And he'll stop at second with a double. Hillenbrand
will get his first crack at it. No outs, runner at second. He delivers.
First pitch fastball misses badly, ball one. Pierzynski
wants him to get this ball low and on the inside. A ball, no strikes to count. Here's
swing and a liner to left. Posednik is right there as he puts it away.
And he holds the runner at second. Kadire was a former first-round draft choice for the Twins in 1997 and really blossomed in 2006. Became a big power threat, drove in 109 runs as he helped the Twins win the division.
John, with all the speed they've got at second base right now, I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to steal third base.
And ruled a swing by the umpire, so a strike.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short.
Peralta up with it.
Throws in time to first. What a play.
Adams will get his first plate appearance of the game right here. 2 outs, runner on third. Zach Duke's first pitch.
Well, the curveball is meant to be thrown down and away. You want him to chase it if you can, but he lays off of this one.
Pierzynski
sets the target now low and on the outside.
He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch on the outside corner. 1-1. Pierzynski
wants something inside with this next pitch.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lays off that one just out of the zone, and it's 2-1.
With 2 balls and 1 strike on the hitter, Duke deals.
Most pitching coaches will tell you if you're going to miss low, not high.
He's set. Here's the 3-1 delivery.
Well, you can't swing at that ball if it's up and in. That's an automatic walk.
Zambrano
will take his cuts here. 2 men on, 2 men out. Here it comes.
There's a swing and a ground ball.
And it's through into center field for a base hit.
The throw to third.
He slides and he's safe. So he's aboard after knocking in the run.
Roberts will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Runners at first and third, 2 down.
They're down by 1, but the fans are still cheering. This ball
Hit in the air. Good though, Joe. This is big league hardball. The power pitcher throwing his best fastball and the power hitter getting right on.
John, what did you used to say? Anything that travels that far should have a gas tank and a pilot on board.
Craig Biggio
digs in. He finished off last year with 21 homers. 2 outs, nobody on. Zach Duke's first pitch.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
The 1 strike offering now from Duke. Big swing on this one, and he sends a long high drive deep to right field off of the wall. So with 2 down now, they've got a man in scoring position. Lowen will be the new pitcher in the game. He was a 6-game winner last season.
Well, sometimes you just don't have it out there, and this starter just flat did not have it today. Let's see if the pen can slow them down.
Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down.
Now a spin and a throw back to second.
And he's out. He made the dive, but could not get back to the bag in time. He throws. Swung on, hit well. Deep down the line, left field. Gone! A home run!
It's really not a surprise, John, that this ball got hit so hard. He was coming right down the middle, and he got pounded. Great job of timing it and making good contact. Well, he gets this slider out over the plate, and, man, he really gets into this one.
Well, as you've said many times, Joe, on our telecast in the past, when that slider hangs, it's just like a batting practice fastball.
Exactly, John. A slider that doesn't move doesn't have much on it.
Bases empty with nobody out.
Cutter just misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swung on and lined to right field. Kadire has him played perfectly as he puts this one away.
They had the outfield deep that time, but he crosses up on him and hits one in front of them. Great range to hustle in and make the play.
Number 8 would be the batter. Base hit his last time up.
Base is empty with 1 out.
The first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. Lee ranges back and puts it away.
This one's hit pretty well, but it stays in the park, and the left fielder's able to range back and put it away.
Base is empty, 2 down here.
First pitch on the way. And it gets away from him, and it's through to the backstop.
Zambrano sends in the 1 strike pitch.
Griffey takes a ball to even up the count. One ball, one strike, the pitch. There's a swing and a line drive to center field. That should be a base hit. And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here.
He tries down in the zone on an 0-1 pitch, but he gets it blasted right back for a base hit.
Looks like the batter was reading that one from the start, almost like he was sitting on that pitch.
Well, you'd certainly like a faster guy on first base when you're down 1 run, John, because as a manager, it just gives you more.
That one is lofted in the air. Gone! A 2-run homer. Well, they were down. Now they are up. The 2-run homer has turned this game around.
Well, it was a 2-seam fastball, John. That one came in, and the batter saw it the whole way. He didn't fool him at all. Big fly comes off of that pitch.
Yeah, whether it's 2 seams or 4 seams or 12 seams or no seams at all, if you make it fat, the guy's going to hit it.
I guess, John, they've decided that they want to at least talk it over on the mound. They're not quite sure if they're going to yank him, but it's anybody's guess right now. You have to figure they at least want to discuss what's going on right now, and we'll see how it turns out from here.
Pierzynski will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Two outs, nobody on. He delivers.
Look out, a line drive that shatters the bat. A-Rod has got it, and the side is retired. They strike for 3 runs here, thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. Now we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd.
The New York Mets out in front.
5-4.
The 3, 4, 5 hitters, the big hitters coming up.
Alex Rodriguez
will be the first man up.
You can throw the power curve inside if you break it off the plate. He just missed. Well, the fans are giving him a
line shot into center field.
And it's through. That's a base hit. And he pulls into first with a single with nobody out. Martinez will dig in. He's a switch hitter. Batting from the right side here.
Here we go, John. A lot of speed at first base. Let's see how they deal with him to keep him from stealing the base.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner to right.
That one gets through and for a base hit.
Well, when the first 2 hitters reach base, either you're not throwing well, you've had some bad luck, or the guys are just swinging the bats well today. I'll let the fans decide which way we can go on that.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. A dive, but he's back in easily.
No one out and runners at first and second.
He spins and throws back to second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time.
He deals.
Fastball in there, and it's 0-1.
The pitch.
Well, the key to the changeup is arm speed. He had good arm speed there, but he left it up high.
Pierzynski
keeps his target down, but also away this time.
Now he's set. Here's the grounded to second. Could be 2. Number 8. And it's in time. From his knees, he gets him. Wow.
Time to get to work here, Joe. Lowen has runners on second and third, and just 1 out. A tight spot. What's going through his mind, Joe?
Well, I think he's just worried about this one guy at the plate now. Even if he gives up a sacrifice fly, he still gets an out, and then he just needs 1 more to get out of here. A base hit probably scores 2, though. The fastball up and away is not going to get the job done today.
Pierzynski
gives him a target. He wants that ball upstairs.
Now he sets. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left center field.
And he'll take an extra base on this one, I'm sure, as it rolls toward the wall.
Martinez is right on his heels, and he will also score.
Lowen tracked this one down, and then, after the catch, he made the strong throw to second and got the out there. Here's a look, Joe.
But it almost looked like he's just daring him to try to run on his arm. He comes up throwing that time and shoots a laser to second for the out.
First pitch to him.
For most hitters, I don't think you're looking for a pitch down and in. He ends up laying off of that pitch, but he takes it for a strike.
He kicks, he throws.
Lined hard down the left field line. Ooh, tough to lay off that fastball, but he did. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Well, as a pitcher, you try to set up hitters. You come inside with a pitch, and then you can go back away.
Two pitch on the way.
There's a swing. This ball is hit high and deep. Straight away center. Still going.
Griffey is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. The Cardinals scored 2 runs on 3 base hits, but leave the bases empty. We're through 3 here at the ballpark.
A fly ball.
Roberts is in his tracks as he puts this one away.
He had a pitch to hit, but he's just a bit out in front, and he sends an easy fly to center for the out.
Bases empty. 1 out.
First pitch on the way.
Now a swing and a drive deep into left field. This ball is going back. Gone! A home run! And this ball game is tied up. We're all even on that big home run.
K-Cam is going to give us a better look at this two-seam fastball. Some hitters really like him down and in. Apparently, he's one of them. That ball was hammered.
A majestic, soaring blast right there, Joe, that followed the outline of Mount Everest, I think. Majewski will be coming into pitch now. He was a 1-game winner last year.
Well, they had to turn to the bullpen a little earlier than they'd hoped, but that starter just wasn't getting it done out there. Good move to get him out of there.
1 out, none on. Here's the pitch.
Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way.
Well, you try to get the hitter to chase that riding fastball, but he wouldn't chase that one.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Swing and a liner back up the middle.
That looks like a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out.
Sanders.
One out, man on first.
First pitch, here it comes. Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
Rodriguez
To second for 1.
and they get 2. A great double play.
The New York Mets pick up a run on the home run and pull even in this one. On down to the last of the 4th, and we're all tied.
It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up.
Dave Roberts
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but it got away from him.
Now the 1-0 pitch.
That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
Now the 2-0 pitch. Had the go-ahead, but couldn't catch up to it. 2-1. Pierzynski
Given the target where it will go down and in if he can hit that spot.
This is swung on, and a liner, number 8. From his knees, got him. What a play.
Majewski is going to have a shot to get something done right here. 1 out, nobody on. He kicks, he throws.
Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Pierzynski
Wants to come into his kitchen with this one in baseball talk.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short.
Makes its way through for a base hit.
John, good bat speed through the zone that time. With 1 out now, let's see if they can try to move him along.
Runner at first, 1 down.
First pitch to him.
The pitch. Ground ball that could be 2. Toronto
On to second for 1.
Well, they get the lead runner at second, but they can't turn 2.
Biggio will be the batter. He doubled in his last plate appearance.
runner on first, 2 outs.
First pitch, here it comes.
And he is safe at second.
John, he gets a good jump and he slides in safely.
Well, that jump is always the key. That's what Maury used to say and what you always said, and now we've seen it for ourselves.
And he's in scoring position now.
And he dives back safely. Takes one off the plate for a ball. Pierzynski
gives him the target down and away from the hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. A throw back to second, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. Pierzynski
sets his target here for the high inside pitch.
He's at the belt. Now the 2
hit in the air.
Oh, what a catch! What a play! He took a home run away from him.
And John, that was a remarkable play. Great athleticism on display right there. And that makes a big difference in how this inning was going to play out.
Now he swings and sends it deep to right field. That ball is way back there. Gone! A home run. The solo home run, one swing of the bat, breaks the tie ball game. That is a big home run in the clutch to give his team the lead.
Number 8 will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Nobody on base and no outs. And he delivers.
Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner to left. Lee is there, and he puts it away.
Sometimes you outthink yourself out there. They had the outfield playing deep, so he has a long way to go to get in and grab this one.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. High and away for a ball. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swung on and ripped towards second.
That one gets through and for a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with one out.
Peralta.
With one out, there's a runner at first.
Quick throw to first. And he has to dive back. Something may be up here. First pitch, here it comes. He swings and hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. Roberts roams over and puts it away for the out.
The center fielder has to range to his left, but he's able to track it down over there and put it away.
Two outs, a man on first.
Over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in time. And a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back in easily.
Two down, a runner at first. Here's the pitch.
Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Roberts is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. The New York Mets get a run on the homer and take the lead. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The Mets lead it 7-6.
The 3-4-5 hitters, the big hitters, coming up.
Alex Rodriguez
will try and cause some trouble leading off in the next inning. He throws.
Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pierzynski
Sets up for the high, tight one here.
the 1-1 pitch on the way. That swung on and lined towards the gap in left center.
That one into the alleyway, and this could be 2 or more. Hayes stops at second with a 2-bagger.
Martinez will come up and singled his last time.
There's a runner at second. No outs yet.
He spins and throws back to second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. There's a swing and a rocket toward short.
That should be a base hit.
Anytime you can get your first 2 guys on base, you're putting together a recipe for a nice inning.
Lee will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Nobody out. Runners on first and third.
They're down by 1, but the fans are still cheering. This ballpark is pumped.
Low for a ball. 1-0. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. The next pitch misses high for ball 2. Pierzynski
Sets up to target as if he wants this pitch low and on the inside.
He's ready. The 2-0 pitch.
A great pitcher changes the eye level of the hitter. Upstairs, then downstairs.
Pierzynski
Sets his target.
a throw back to the bag, but he's back in time. He's on top. The 3-0 pitch, and this is hit way up there. It'll stay on the infield. Perkins is there, and he puts this one away.
Mesa is coming in now, and he'll be the new pitcher in this game. He was a 1-game winner last year.
I'm sure they hope they wouldn't have to burn so many guys in the bullpen this early. But let's see if this guy can hold down the fort and get them to the late innings.
Runners at first and third, only 1 out.
First pitch to him.
When he took that pitch, he might have thought it was going to be outside.
Pierzynski
Wants to get this ball down and in, which can be risky if the pitcher misses his spot a little bit.
He missed badly with the fastball there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in time. Pierzynski
Calls for it to be to the outside.
Now he's set. Here's the 1-1. He's swinging a high fly ball. Hit pretty well. This ought to at least get the run in. Here comes the runner for the plate.
This one doesn't miss getting out of here by much, but the right fielder is able to backpedal and take care of it.
Runner at first with 2 down. Here it comes.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down the way because they can't hit it anyway.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
And that goes through a base hit.
Good pitch that time. Had him lunging at the ball, but he's able to get himself down the line in a hurry, and he beats it out.
Russ Adams steps up to the plate. Last year, he hit .219.
First pitch, here it comes. A splitter just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Pierzynski
Wants him to throw the high one right here.
And they caught him leaning, and he's picked off. The Cardinals pick up 1 on 3 hits, and they strand a man on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we're all tied.
On the ground to second. Biggio's there.
And his throw is in time for out number 1.
He gets good wood on this one, but the second baseman says, hey, I'll take care of this, and he throws him out at first.
Base is empty with 1 out.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Martinez
Wants this ball clearly down. A ball hit high and deep to left center field. This ball is way back there. Gone! A home run! The solo home run, 1 swing of the bat, breaks the tie ball game. That is a big home run in the clutch to give his team the lead.
Ramirez
You're starting to get warm now in the bullpen.
I'd be surprised, John, if they make a move this early because I still see some life in his arm. I'd let him pitch a little bit longer if I was the manager.
Nobody on base with 1 out. He delivers.
swung on and grounded towards the hole.
Rodriguez.
And a good throw gets him. 2 down. Sanders.
Two outs, nobody on.
Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way.
Now a swing, and he clobbers this one deep into right center field.
Roberts puts it away, and the side is retired. The Mets get a run on the homer and take the lead. Now we'll go to the last of the 6th. The Mets are in front, 8-7.
It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up.
Dave Roberts
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
Now the 1-0 pitch.
Big swing on this one, and he sends a long high drive. This one is way back. Gone! A home run! Bases are empty. There's nobody out.
First pitch on the way.
John, it's a slider down and away, but it just slides down and outside of the zone this time for a ball.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Misses outside. Ball 2. Pierzynski
wants this ball down and away, and the pitcher's got to hit his spot. If he leaves it out over the plate, that guy's going to get his arm.
This is swung on and lifted to deep right field.
He won't catch that one. It's behind him, and that's going to be extra bases. So he's aboard with a base hit here with nobody out.
The St. Louis Cardinals
with seemingly nothing but fly balls here today, Joe. What's going on?
Well, John, I think they've been overextending themselves a bit trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. And they should really just try to put the ball in play and see what happens.
Roberts will step in. He homered back in inning number 2. Runner at first.
He throws.
One of the toughest pitches to pull is that pitch breaking down and in. A lot of guys will pull it foul or even try to go the other way. It's a tough pitch, great location.
Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1. Pierzynski
Sets up for this one low and away.
now the 1-1 pitch.
He tried to bring that from the back door, but he missed with it, just hung out there. That's a great pitch if you can start it outside and make it come over the edge.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball called strike 2. Now the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch is a cut fastball that misses. 3-2. Pierzynski.
Wants him to get that ball right there in the outside corner at the knees.
The 3. There's a swing and a rocket toward short.
Peralta over to second for 1. Now over to first and safe at first. Not quite in time to get the double play there.
Well, they get the lead runner at second, but they can't turn 2.
And timeout is called, and this may just be to give that bullpen a few more pitches to get loose.
It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away.
Biggio will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
One on, one out.
First pitch, here it comes. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. He's at the belt. The 1-0. There's a swing and a rocket toward short.
Peralta up with it. Gets 1 at second.
And the double play. They got them both. The Cardinals pick up a run on the home run and pull even in this one. At the end of 6 full innings, and this game is tied.
The numbers 3, 4, 5 spots in the order is coming up next. Number 8, an outstanding hitter, and he will be due up second in the inning. Pitch on the way. Tomey takes a ball, and that evens up the count.
One ball, one strike, the pitch. Slider was in the dirt that time. Martinez
gives him the target right on the outside corner, about knee high. Now a swing. That ball is really hit well, deep, going back, gone, a home run! The solo home run, one swing of the bat, breaks the tie ball game. That is a big home run in the clutch to give his team the lead.
Tomey
has had an impressive display of power with his multi-home run day. That's our progressive power performer of the game.
Yeah, I'm impressed. We've seen a lot of balls just smoked off his bat today. He's really bringing some good bat speed today, and the results are big flies.
Number 8 will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
Base is empty, nobody out. On the way. He checked his swing, but now they're asking for an appeal. A swing, that's the ruling. He rules it a swing, and there was no hesitation.
On the ground to second.
Biggio.
And he throws on to first for the out. One away.
He swings on top of that one, and the result is an easy grounder to second.
One out, none on.
That swung on and grounded up the middle. And that gets through for a base hit.
And he pulls into first with that base hit with one out.
And I guess it's time for a little heart-to-heart talk here, John. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away, probably just considering making the change later on.
Peralta.
With one out, there's a runner at first.
This is swung on and hit on the ground.
Adams to second for one and two. A double play.
The New York Mets get a run on the homer and take the lead.
They're taking their 7th-inning stretch now here in St. Louis.
The Mets on top, 9-8.
The 3, 4, 5 spots in the order coming up next.
Alex Rodriguez
is due up next, and you always have to be careful with him.
First pitch to him. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left center field.
And he's got it.
They had the outfield deep that time, but he crosses up on him and hits one in front of them. Great range to hustle in and make the play.
Martinez will be the batter. Singled his last trip to the plate.
One out, nobody on.
They're down by one, but the fans are still cheering. This ballpark is pumped. That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
Now the 1-0 delivery from Beck. There's a swing and a shot high and deep to straightaway center field.
Griffey is there, and he makes the catch. Lee will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
Base is empty, 2 down. He throws.
Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but it got away from him.
Pierzynski
gives him a target well away from the hitter.
There's a swing and a drive deep right field. Sanders is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. No runs, no hits, and no one left on. We'll move ahead to the 8th.
The New York Mets out in front.
9-8.
It's the last third of the batting order.
Swing and a liner to left. Lee is in his tracks, and he makes the catch. Number 24 will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
Base is empty. 1 out.
First pitch fastball way out of the zone for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, here it comes. Fastball just misses, and he runs it to 3-0. The 3-0 pitch, here it comes.
Swing and a hot shot right back at the pitcher. Throws to first.
And the throw is too late. He's in there, an infield single.
1 out, man on first. The pitch.
Drops down a bunt. Ramirez. And he throws to first in time for out number 2.
And the good hitters, Joe, they hope to be the hitter in a situation like this.
Well, this is how you build your reputation, John, in situations just like this.
Posednik
Has a man on second with 2 down, a runner in scoring position. Can he come through here in the clutch?
John, a good clutch hitter doesn't let the pressure of the moment get to him. He's relaxed, he's confident, he's poised. Let's see if he's got the makings of a good clutch hitter.
Martinez.
Looks for him to make that pitch right there in the outside corner at the knees. Perfect pitch if the guy can get it in there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. There's a swing and a line drive to center field.
It rolls all the way to the wall. Now over to second, and he beats the throw to second.
They needed that one. They got a lead for themselves, but they could use a few more runs to take the pressure off their pitching staff.
And I think that bullpen of theirs would like to see a few more runs added to the total as well.
You can never get too comfortable with a slender lead like this.
Snell is coming in now to pitch in relief. He recorded 14 wins last season.
And this is where a good manager will earn his stripes. Let's see if this move pays off. Now they've got a lead here, John, but it's still a fairly close ball game. Let's see with all that speed at second base if they're willing to put the pressure on by trying to steal a base.
On the way. Ground ball headed for the middle, and it's through. That's a base hit, and he will score. He gets the single and an RBI there.
Tolman will step in. He homered back in the 7th inning of this ball game.
Runner on first, 2 outs.
This is swung on and lifted to deep right field. Kadire is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. The New York Mets scored 2 on 3 hits, and they strand a man on base. Here come the Cardinals in the home half of the 8th. The Mets are in front, 11-8.
The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up.
Shea Hillenbrand
Will be the first man up.
That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
Here's the 1-0 delivery.
There's a swing, and this ball is hit high and deep into straightaway center.
Griffey is there, and he puts this one away. Kadire will step in now. Base hit his last time up.
One out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
He kicks, he throws. Now he swings, and there's a drive. Very high in the air, right center field, deep. He dives, and an acrobatic catch. What a play.
Griffey
With a fabulous play, a sensational play in the outfield.
Well, it looks like this ball's running away from him too, John, but he says not so fast, and he makes a nice super diving catch.
Base is empty, 2 down here. And he delivers. There's a swing, and a ball hit into straightaway center. This ball is really hit well.
Griffey makes the catch, and that ends the inning. And that's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We're through 8, 9th inning coming up. The Mets lead 11-8.
The heart of the order coming up.
Swings and shoots this one towards the gap in right center field. And this one is into the alleyway and should be extra bases.
He throws it over to second. Safe at second.
They just cannot get this guy out. That is 4 hits for him in this ball game.
Griffey will be the batter. Base hit his last time up.
Nobody out, and a runner at second.
Now a spin and a throw back to second.
And they've picked him off. And they got him rather easily, too. He made a dive, but it was much, much too late. One out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. That swung on and lined towards the gap in left center.
He makes the catch.
Sometimes you outthink yourself out there. They had the outfield playing deep, so he has a long way to go to get in and grab this one.
Peralta.
Two outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch.
The off-speed pitch in there for a called strike.
He delivers.
Right back to the mound.
Adams.
He'll throw on to first, and the side is retired. No runs on one hit and nobody left on. And we move on to the last of the ninth. The Mets lead it 11-8. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Posednik is right there as he puts it away.
John, they get him out on his front foot a little, and that causes him to swing under the ball. And he lofts it right to the left fielder.
One out, none on.
First pitch on the way. Inside and low. One ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch.
Hit to the ground towards second. Number 8.
On to first. 2 down.
This is a nice force out at first. Great job by the second baseman to get it there.
Two outs, nobody on. Now swinging a drive deep in the left field. This ball is going back, still going back. Gone! A solo homer. Well, they wish that homer would have come with some men on base. They still need a couple more runs here to tie it up, but they're headed in the right direction. Now trailing by 2.
A-Rod with that now. He's 3 for 4 in this one.
Two outs, nobody on. Pitch on the way.
1 strike. Get aggressive in there.
The pitch.
Swing and a liner to left.
That looks like a base hit. And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here. Two down, a runner at first.
Now a throw over. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. First pitch to him.
A big swing on this one. Deep to right field. Gone! A homer, a 2-run shot.
You're not going to find a whole lot of guys that like that pitch up and in. But here's one of them. He can drive that inside pitch, and he got good wood on it that time.
Neal getting himself ready down in the bullpen.
John, you got a right-handed hitter waiting on deck, so I think they might be waiting until he comes up before making the call to the bullpen.
Neal will be coming in to pitch. He picked up 5 wins last year. Base is empty, 2 down here.
Well, it's all about the love of the game. The crowd is going crazy. Listen to him go.
Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Pierzynski
Sets his target on the outside part of the plate.
now the 2-0 pitch. Lined, failed, down the line and right. Sandy lets this one eat him up.
Then he throws to second. And he'll hold up at second with a double.
This is one he'd probably rather we didn't show on replay, John.
Yeah, but that's just not the way we are. Whether they're good plays or bad, we show them all. And I'm sure he'd rather not remember this one. This was not good.
You got that right. Better watch the runner on second, John. He's got the speed, so if he gets a pretty good jump, he might take off.
They strike for 3 runs here, thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. On into extra innings we go, and we are all tied up. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left center field. And it's through and into the gap. It should be extra bases.
The throw over to second. And he is safe at second base.
I like his swing on that double. This is how you get things started for a good inning. Now with no outs, he's in scoring position.
Runner at second with nobody out. He deals. Swing of the ball hit well into right field. This one is really clobbered, and it's up against the wall on a bounce. And he ends up at second. That's a stand-up double. And Joe, the fans are starting to make themselves heard. Rincon finds himself in a big jam here. He's got 2 men on and none out.
Well, he's got to stop the bleeding first, John. Get the pitches down in the zone and force some ground balls.
Nobody out and runners on second and third.
First pitch on the way. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
And he easily makes it in there. Runners at second and third with 1 out.
The throw over to third. And it's going to be picked off. Man, that move froze him and left him with nowhere to go.
Joe, I like what the pitcher does here because I'm a bottom line man. He got him. I like it.
Well, this is just a total breakdown in concentration by the runner at third. If I'm the manager, that guy rides the pine for the rest of the game, no matter who it is. As a hitter, you don't want to fall too far behind in the count when you need to get a base hit.
They throw behind the runner at second, and he dives back safely.
He throws. He checked his swing, but they want to see if he really did hold up in time. And ruled a swing by the umpire, who said he went around on that one.
Well, the catcher called for it down, but this one is up, and the catcher's not happy with him.
Martinez wants this ball down and away, and the pitcher's got
swing and a drive, deep left center. Lee is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. The Mets pick up no runs on 2 hits, and they strand just the 1. Now it's on to the last of the 10th, and we are all tied.
The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next.
Shea Hillenbrand
will be the first man up. Here's the pitch.
Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
Wilson fields it.
Over to first for out number 1.
And this hitter goes back to the bench. The shortstop will able to make a nice throw over to first.
Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a liner to right center.
And it is starting to head out toward the wall, and he's thinking extra bases. He flips it over to second. He is safe at second.
He finds a pitch he can drive, and his hands flow through the zone perfectly. He's in scoring position with 1 out. Just focus on making good pitches right here, John. Don't worry about the man on second because he's probably not fast enough to steal third.
They're not going to take any chances with this lethal bat. They're going to walk him intentionally.
Well, in this situation, I think this is the right thing to do. This guy can hurt you with 1 swing of the bat. Well, you'd certainly like to get the leading run 90 feet from home plate.
He bunts the ball. Neal. And he throws to first in time for out number 2.
He might have thought about going to second, but he gets the sure out at first. I guess, John, they decided that they want to at least talk it over on the mound. They're not quite sure if they're going to yank him, but it's anybody's guess right now. You have to figure they at least want to discuss what's going on right now, and we'll see how it turns out from here.
Runners at second and third, 2 down. He throws.
A splitter just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Pierzynski
Gives the target for down and in. He wants it inside, but also low.
ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Pierzynski
Gives him the target up and on the inside.
Here's the 2-0 pitch.
One of the toughest pitches to hit is that fastball up and in. You get a lot of soft fly balls on that pitch.
Pierzynski
Calls for this one to be kept away from the hitter.
He sets. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball on the black, but he doesn't get the call. It's 3-1. Pierzynski
Calls for it right down Broadway.
He's on top. The 3-1 delivery.
Man, when you watch a perfect pitch down the middle go by like that, you really wish you had a second shot at it.
And on a full count.
That swung on and lined towards the gap in left center. And it's into the alleyway. And this should get a couple of runs home.
Will trot in right behind him.
The St. Louis Cardinals
Come out victorious here, Joe. And these fans are going to head home happy. The home team gave them the happy ending.
Well, they should be happy, John. Not only did they win the ball game, but they played well. And in the end, they wore their opponents down, so the home team goes away happy.
Dave Roberts receives the 2K Sports Player of the Game Award. Great performance, deserving great recognition. Joe, you can kind of see the way he led the offensive production for his club in his first hit of the game on.
And, John, that's a great way for him to begin the season. Slow start? What slow start? He was ready right out of the gate. Obviously, somebody worked hard during spring training.
Well, it took a little bit longer than we might have expected, but finally we have reached an end to this epic. Now, for my partner Joe Morgan, this is John Miller saying thanks for sticking around through this long, epic afternoon.
Well, so Dutch Calloway's a little pissed off, but they played a lot better than I expected, considering that the Cardinals are rank number 11 and we're rank 29. So that's going to be pretty tough. I'll probably have to play some of these games. If I simulate through most of it, it's probably not going to go so well. But, yeah, they definitely did a lot better. If I can get a couple better pitchers, you know, it might not be so bad. I mean, that's one of the best teams in the league. Yeah, a couple pretty hilarious plays that happened in this game. I'm wondering why they took out Peralta. I don't know if I mean, I wasn't like sitting here watching the whole thing, you know, but I noticed Peralta wasn't playing anymore, so hopefully he didn't get injured or something, but, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Game one, it's going to be a long, hard road with this lineup, I can see. but it's not horrible, like I said, considering that's ranked 11 team, and we're ranked 29. Dutch is gonna whip these bums into shape.